A parent in the Urbandale School District says his child brought home a book from school he finds inappropriate. Local 5's Mary Sugden shares his concerns and what an Iowa LGBTQ advocacy group thinks about them tonight.
Dennis Murphy says while looking for something in his high school junior's car, he stumbled upon this book, Hey Kiddo.
I'm flipping through it and sexual stuff, words that you can't speak at work, you can't speak those in school, certainly without being disciplined.
As Murphy took a deeper look, he found what he believes are pornographic images and vulgar language.
I had to have a really uncomfortable conversation with my son about why this stuff is not appropriate.
Murphy took his concerns to teachers and administrators and was told the book had a place in the library because it covers issues of diversity and inclusion.
If you're going to teach that, it needs to be in a way where you're not using four-letter words and you're using pornographic material to teach that.
Murphy says his question centers on how books are vetted, especially the ones he believes have been added in recent years to tackle topics of diversity and inclusion. His understanding is the district's literature approval policy hasn't been updated since 2012.
They want to push these books into the schools, but they don't want to update their policy.
The Urbandale School District declined an interview, but released a statement saying it's received a formal request for reconsideration, and a review committee has been formed. The book will remain available pending the outcome of the request. Murphy's concerns join a growing trend of parents not only in the Des Moines area, but across the country, raising concerns about books which predominantly cover LGBTQ topics. Murphy says he's not against the literature on those lifestyles, but believes some books use too graphic language and imagery.
It harms the LGBTQ students by taking away some of the few forms of media that they have that represents them in some sort of positive way or accurate way. And it harms non-LGBTQ students by really narrowing the amount of perspectives that are considered appropriate to talk about in the first place.
But LGBTQ advocacy groups like One Iowa say they're alarmed by this trend. They point to books like The Great Gatsby, Fahrenheit 451, and 1984 as classics that also cover graphic content.
It's of course okay for parents to review the materials that their children are reading. It's of course okay for them to decide if that is age appropriate for that student or not. What's not okay is for people to decide for other children, other families, what is appropriate for them to read.
For now, books in question hang in the balance until school administrators make their decision. For Local 5 News, Mary Sugden, We Are Iowa.
And again, there are multiple books being challenged in a number of area school districts. Those include The Boys Aren't Blue, Lawn Boy, and Genderqueer. In the matter of Urbandale schools, Dennis Murphy says he'll go before a school district review board later this month.